Hello, Sun of Scorpio. Welcome back to the Pesisar Tarot. Let's have fun with the tarot. I hope that you're doing well wherever you are listening to this message. And I hope that you can connect with the reading, Sun of Scorpio. Spirit, speak loudly to the Sun of Scorpio. What do they need to know about the person that they're connecting with? The sweetheart in their life or the one that's coming? What do they need to know? Spirit, speak loud to these cards. This is a new deck of cards that I got. Speak loud for the Sun of Scorpio. What do they need to know? Wow, the Queen, the Knight, and the Eight of Cups. I don't know why I feel that, pardon me, Sun of Scorpio. I feel that there is people in your life. There's a lot of dynamic going around you. There is an individual who sort of like make decisions. They want things their way. Another one wants a little bit of a have a little bit more of fun time, let loose, just kind of freedom, something about that. And it's sort of some days works well, but others it doesn't. I feel this could be someone you're already dealing with. The two of you still complement each other. So there is an individual in your life who is in your life, and you seems as if things are different. For some of you, this person is going to become part of your energy in the future as well, after moving away, leaving, or ending a previous relationship. And this person will be complementary to you, but it will be a very different type of complement. It's almost like one person is in charge or more authoritarian, more bossy in a sense, while the other person is more carefree. So where is this going in the future? It's interesting. So in the future, I see that despite the difference of interest, the two of you will find a way to move forward, to continue to grow, to continue to strengthen the relationship, to build the relationship. For some of you, you will find a way, almost like a in the middle or something like that, where you are going to make things work. There will be times where you are going to have your challenges like everybody else, but overall, the two of you will be able to connect. You're going to have that particular thing where you're going to be able to connect. So at the same time, there is a lack of romance in a sense, almost like a lack of romance. No date nights, perhaps flowers. It's almost like this person at the beginning was very romantic, and then they sort of don't attend to that. There is also the energy of a person feeling that they would like to have more romance. Here, more terms of endearment, flowers, a home-cooked meal, something about that, and that's not present at the moment. In the future, a conversation will change things. I don't know why, but the conversation may come as a surprise because it may be a friend of a family or someone close to it that noticed the difference in the energy between the two of you, or bring something to the attention of the two of you where you begin to see things like, oh, I see. That will change. That will change a lot. It will allow you to see, to understand each other in a way, and it's going to be positive. For some of you, whoever you are dealing with has a tattoo somewhere. I feel somebody has a tattoo. It could be hidden that nobody sees it, a birthmark of some sort, but they are. I just feel the energy is coming, it's transient, so it may not be someone you already know if you're single, Scorpio. So with this energy that it's navigating you in the future or currently, the dynamic will change after an intervention of some sort, but it's not because things are falling apart. It's just almost like you're in the right place at the right time. This person is there. This person may that cares, that has knowledge, that may be like a priest or a therapist or something, or somebody just older and wiser, just kind of see things and share it with you. But the dynamic changes after that. Then you begin to focus or to be more mindful of the things that are done or said that the other individual is perceiving as a lack of caring or lack of interest. With this energy, things will change to the point that you begin to make time for each other, maybe talk or for some of you, you release each other. You release each other and saying, well, maybe we just need to give each other more space. Maybe we need to see that this may not work. Something about that. Interesting energy. I'm trying to just speak intuitively. With this energy, the other individual see themselves now as not being in a relationship or not being part of the other person's life. And this is something that will worry them, because in reality, they feel that it can work. They feel that they can be part of the other person's life. So they may come back and say, oh, no, we need to work on this. We need to fix this. We need to, no, we're not going in a different direction. Let's discuss this. There will be effort made, but the effort will also bring emotions, will bring things that may not be a norm into the dynamic of the relationship, but it still will be a step forward. Conversations, let's do this, let's plan this, let's try to bring some of the old flavor back into the connection. The conversation continues. The two of you work at the connection. I see the two of you kind of rectifying things, coming back together, perhaps with somebody in the future that you two might have taken a break. I don't know why this person and you still feel that there is something that things can be corrected, or that indeed the two of you feel and share emotions, mutual emotions. This conversation may be a bit of a open wounds. Somebody may have to be transparent and open on how they feel, what they want, and they may the other person very uncomfortable, but it's necessary. This healing, this conversation is necessary to bring things back in alignment. In the future, the two of you will put more effort. The two of you will work more together. The two of you will plan outings. I feel that things will be stronger and better. The two of you will protect the energy between the two of you. The conversation, they may be in understanding. Some of you might have a difference of opinion when it comes to pets or furnitures or places to live or something within the living environment. That will be something that you will actually correct, heal, or compromise in a sense. Also, there is conversation about how things are spent or done, and this could be someone you're dating or meeting. All of those topics will be part of the dating process, the getting to know each other, the growing or continue to grow with an individual within a relationship. All of those topics will be very crucial. It will allow for things to be cohesive with the two of you in a sense. Money, the worry, it's not going to be there anymore. You two will know what the other one is hoping, expecting, or desiring from the connection and the future. A connection, a meeting, a conversation with a significant other that will be extremely joyful and healing. In the end, the two of you will work together. If there is debt or expenses or things that is taking a lot of your financial resources or in energy, because you're having to put energy into it, money is energy, there will be a plan put in place, and there will be mutual effort made between the two of you. There will be also a lot of I feel that two people, if you live with this individual, you will be making more of a plan for what's ahead, like a menu, being mindful of the expense of, like, for example, let's say electricity, water, cell phone bills, things like that, gas. That will be, you will be mindful of that to the point that you'll have a plan so that the two of you can actually bring things back into order. A lot of effort from two people. It will be a lot of sacrifice as well. The opportunity to do more outing or to do more shopping or to do things like that. So that will be also part of the conversation. So something, it's almost like the two of you set a budget, saving plan, something about that in the connection, in a conversation. Everything will be discussed with a significant other. What an interesting reading. So this will be a difficult conversation at some point, because I feel that you're going to realize your input, or your, I don't want to say fault, but your the role you play into this, and it will be eye-opening, because it's going to make you see that some of the things that were done, it could have been done differently, but it's going to nonetheless be very healing, very rewarding. So bringing those things into the open, having this conversation, realizing what things happen, why other relationships have not worked in the past, behaviors will be changed. If you were somebody that you date and seems like you meet someone, everything seems really well, and then it doesn't, you are going to have sort of like a conversation with someone. It could be a therapist, a priest, someone that's older, mature, but something is going to become part of your awareness, where you're going to rectify the way you encounter romance and the way you date, the things you do. Some of you give a lot, immediately enter a relationship with maybe the expectation or feeling as if you are the other person's husband or wife, and something about that is going to change, where you're going to take a step back and let the process go and date, truly date. No moving in together, no giving you the credit card and the car keys. All of those are privilege of a husband or a wife. You're going to sort of become aware of that. So the dynamic when it comes to dating will change. When the way you see romance will change. Things will not longer be the way they were. So you now feel that you're going to make sure that you are not only emotionally satisfied, but their financial satisfaction as well, because you're not going to feel drained. Emotional satisfaction, very crucial. Romance, you want that too. Emotions, every aspect of a relationship, you want that. If it's not that, you're not going to pursue it. Perhaps you're going to continue going. So you're not going to give a lot. You're going to just date, get to know somebody before you go in and somehow contribute more than another individual. Somebody here is also going to make sure they're not always the one that is giving, So the realization is maybe a bit brutal, eye-opening, but a conversation is needed. It's going to bring healing. It's going to bring a lot of joy ahead. So the future of it all, it's what? The future of it all. Wow. You're going to be a bit more of control of your emotions. You're going to be more in control of your emotions. No sort of immediately expressing I love you, I want you, I want to marry you, something about that. If you didn't, it's almost like you're just not going to be flowing with emotions. You're going to allow someone to also share theirs, and know for certain that they want the same thing you do. Something about that. Interesting. This will be eye-opening, but you are finally going to understand how dating, relationships, significant others, and things need to be or need to conduct themselves or be handled, so that you are not always dealing with the broken heart, disappointment, or being taken advantage of. Some of you that are currently in a connection will heal things and make it work, make it stronger, make it a lot more meaningful and joyful. Interesting. So many things remind me of you. You were the best thing in my life. Just being near you is intoxicating. I feel someone is going to look the way they did when they first met, change a bit more appearance, be more mindful of details, hair, makeup, beard, mustache, whatever. I want to feel that way again. Somebody wants the way things were. I hid who I really am from you. I don't know who you have in energy, who you will have, or if this is entirely you. I don't feel that way. I feel two people are here. There is a need, a thirst, a desire to bring a spice in a connection, redo, rekindle, or just encounter love again with more vibrancy, more a different way of handling connections, love, and romance. Interesting reading. I hope that you have fun with me and the Tarot Sign of Scorpio, and I hope that you come back again And just follow along. Enjoy the reading. I hope something here is helpful. Take care, Son of Scorpio.